Someone stood me up in a meeting this week, and it was really eye-opening to how many amazing things can happen when something goes wrong. So let me share a little. It was a Zoom meeting, and when it was about 5 minutes before the Zoom meeting was supposed to start, I clicked into the portal and opened that up and continued working on what I had on my plate to do that morning. After about 15 minutes, I realized the person actually never showed up. And so I closed the meeting portal and immediately sent them an email saying, I missed you on the call and I hope you're okay. And let me know if you want to reschedule. And then I realized that because the meeting isn't going through, I have this bulk of time that I could actually use for something else. And it gave me an opportunity to get started on a bunch of other things that I had planned for the rest of the week. And so I felt really great to actually get caught up and actually get not just caught up, but get ahead of a few things on my to-do list. And it was actually turned out to be a marathon day because I was able to pack so much in. The ball just kept rolling in my favor, and it was fantastic. By the time I came around to checking my email again for messages, the person had responded and was really genuine about expressing their remorse at missing the meeting, and wanted to ensure that I understand that it was in no way a reflection of any type of disrespect. And I get that. And so for them, the day wasn't so great because they felt awful that they missed it. And so we did reschedule the meeting for about a couple days later. And when they got on, one of the first things I did was let them off the hook. I said, listen, best laid plans are really just a starting point. That's my philosophy about this, is that we can't control how life unfolds and what things come through on our path. And you've just got to learn to roll with it. And I shared with them how I actually handled that the time that when they didn't show up during the meeting the few days before, I shared that I just kept moving. I just kept taking the time that was available to me to dig into things that were on my plate that needed doing anyhow, and I got ahead of the game for the week. And I'm sharing with you now because this person at the end of our meeting thanked me, because it was a really great perspective for them to carry forward as well, that they have often felt offended when someone was late to a meeting or didn't show up, blew them off, whatever, and they now have a new tool in their bag to reach for when this happens, where they can simply pivot and make the best of the situation. Sharing in case you're one of these people who would love something that would get them over the hump of feeling somehow miffed about someone missing a meeting, and you can just make yourself feel better. Hope it helps.